Welcome back. Today we are focusing on another cornerstone of descriptive psychopathology for your clinical practice, the 5 major categories of positive symptoms in schizophrenia. These symptoms represent an excess or distortion of normal functions and are typically the primary targets during acute antipsychotic treatment. Let us break down the 5 domains you need to accurately identify during your mental status examination. We begin with hallucinations, which are sensory perceptions occurring without an external stimulus. Auditory hallucinations are the most frequent, where patients hear voices or sounds others do not. You must specifically ask if they hear a voice making a running commentary on their behavior or thoughts. Also assess for visual hallucinations where they see shapes or people not actually present, somatic hallucinations involving peculiar physical sensations in the body, and olfactory hallucinations involving unusual smells. The second category is delusions, which are fixed false beliefs. You will frequently encounter persecutory delusions, where the patient believes they are being conspired against, and grandiose delusions involving beliefs of special powers or abilities. Pay close attention to delusions of reference, where they believe insignificant events have special personal meaning, and delusions of being controlled by an outside force. You must also evaluate for thought insertion, where they believe outside thoughts are placed into their mind, and thought broadcasting, where they believe their thoughts are broadcast for others to hear. Our third category is bizarre behavior. This can manifest through unusual clothing and appearance, or unpredictable aggressive and agitated behavior. You might observe inappropriate social and sexual behaviors that deviate significantly from social norms, or repetitive and stereotyped behaviors where they perform ritualistic actions compulsively. Next, we evaluate positive formal thought disorder, which reflects disorganized thinking through the patient's speech patterns. Watch for derailment, where ideas slip off track onto unrelated topics, and tangentiality, where replies to your questions are oblique or irrelevant. In severe cases, you will hear incoherence, sometimes called word salad, where the speech is essentially incomprehensible. You should also note pressure of speech where talking is rapid and difficult to interrupt, distractible speech, and clanging, where sound rather than meaningful relationships governs their word choice. Finally, we assess inappropriate affect. This occurs when the patient's emotional expression is completely incongruous or inappropriate to the situation or context, such as smiling or laughing when discussing sad news. Accurately categorizing these positive symptoms is essential for diagnosis and monitoring clinical improvement on the ward. Keep honing your clinical observation skills, like and subscribe for more high-yield psychiatry content, and I will see you in the next session.